Hello everyone and welcome, I am Eddie and we are playing Towns. So this is our second episode. We are barely starting on our town. We are still trying to create a tree farm here and a wheat farm here. And we actually already have some wheat that we can harvest so that we can increase, we can plant some more. So let's unpause the game and do exactly that. So yes, harvesting is here. Alright, so the next step is to once our farm here is, so let's once our wood farm is completed, our next step will be to create a bakery and transform the wheat into flour and transform the flour into bread. So let's see, what do we need for that? We are going to need a baker's table, so some wood, and a baker's oven, which needs stone. And we will also need mills, yes, which need stone, wood, and a cow. We have some more wheat ready to be harvested, so let's have them do that. And our tree farm is actually done. We have one hole, so let's alright. And that means now we have basically infinite wood that we can harvest from here. Every time we chop some wood, it will regrow. Okay, and also I'm going to show you one of the nice little ways this production menu works. So let's see, food, militaries, utilities, containers, materials, burners, and vanity. Is it material? So yes, in the materials tab, and this is valid for all the production tab on this side. Here you have the item in question and the number that you already have. So we have 54 wood. But here, as you can see, each type of wood is different. Here it's about chopping planted tree. Here chopping planted pine trees, jungle trees, snow trees, plain trees. And here it's about glass. But what you can do, if you increase the number on the left, you will ask your citizen to chop a certain number of trees to get some logs. So if I put 5 here, they will chop 5 trees, 5 planted trees, and as you see the number is reduced to 0, which means they have harvested the number of trees I asked them. But if I increase this number here, I'm going to put it to 10. And right now you see my citizens aren't doing anything, because everything that is on the right here means that you want them to make sure there is at least 10 of the item here in the middle in your stock. If you have 10 or more, they won't add to it, but every time you have less than 10 logs, then they will go chop some trees to make sure that there are at least 10 logs available. So since I have both pine trees and normal trees, I'm going to put 10 here. And so as soon as my stock of logs gets below 10, somebody will come and chop some wood. And I'm going to do the same thing with wheat. So I think it's enough food. Gathering... nope. Wait. Trees and plants. Yes. So I'm just going to put 2, so they will harvest as soon as there is less than 2 wheat available on the floor. They will harvest it. So right now, as soon as they harvest it, they then use it to replant. And I only put 2 because otherwise you'll have a lot of wheat laying around, and you don't really want that. So I'm going to cut that and start deleting a bit of mud to make some room for the bakery. And what I'm actually going to do now, as you saw, we're going to need quite a bit of stone. And we have a few here, so maybe we'll start with that. But right now, all our materials are all over the place. So let's start by creating some containers. So some raw material barrels. So we'll build 4 barrels on this side, and we'll enable them to hold wood, and 4 on this side to enable them to hold stone. And then my citizen will carry all the wood that is on the floor and put it in the barrel. And some of my citizens are quite slow. Whoops. Let's cancel this order. That is because they are getting hungry, I believe. And when they are getting hungry, they are they slow down. So that's not good. Let's have them harvest some fruits to eat. So let's manage the container, and so enable wood in those 4 barrels. And stone in those 4. Okay. Alright, and now, as you see, they are putting the wood in the barrels instead of having it lying on the floor. Same thing for the stone. So let's increase the speed a little bit. And okay, so we have a few areas where there is no wheat, so let's make sure. Okay, so our farm is almost done. So now we need to build some mills. Let's build them here. Let's build 3 of them. So they gather the stone first, and then somebody will go pick up some cows. to use in the mills. So yes, my citizens are very strong. They are able to just lift the cows over their head. Okay, and now we are able to create a bakery. So let's make it big enough. Okay, like that. And in it we are going to put some baker's table. And some baker's oven. So let's see, what else do we need? Yes, we're gonna need to build a dining room. So they will prepare food in the bakery, and then they'll have a dining room where they can eat. And so we're actually going to put the dining room whoa, let's I did not actually ask them to wait a second. So right now they are producing a lot of flour. Okay, so they automatically produce flour. So I'm going to put the width at 0, otherwise we will be inundated by flour. I thought you could put an auto production on flour just as you do on wheat. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so let's make sure we always have let's say 20 bread. And what we're going to do is that we are going to create a dining room zone. So let's say we are going to create a zone next to the water to have a nice auto saving. That may be too close to the water. So here, a nice dining room, and let's put a stockpile next to them for prepare food. Here, and we will only allow prepare food barrels to go here, and we are going to build those barrels. Okay, so raw food barrel, prepare food barrels. So right now we'll only put a few of them. So now we will have a nice chain where I will have people harvest wheat, then make bread, and put the bread in those containers. So I'm actually going to enable all the baked food. Alright, so unfortunately I'm a little bit afraid to be overrun by so let's put one wheat and let's see if we get overrun by extra flour. Alright, so right now our zones are not building, they are just zones, and what happens is that the work they do in this zone is a little bit slower than it should be. One thing to be done is to put walls around these to make buildings, and then they will get a bonus to production speed. So for every zone it's the same. Here in the dining room I think they will eat faster and be more happy. Even in the bedrooms I believe you get a bonus, they need to sleep, to take less time to sleep. You also get a bonus if you build underground. But that bonus I think is a little bit lower than the bonus above ground, of a building above ground. So, I'm actually going to build, to just do that, and I think I'm going to increase. Nope, not the food. No, I said not the food, it's in the... Yeah, 20 of each. Alright, so and I have to manage those containers also. All baked goods. Okay, so let's make sure I don't... Oops, again the saving. It's set to saving quite often. I might change that. Okay, this one is done. Okay, and we should be done for those containers. Alright. So we don't have too much flour lying around. And yeah, right now they are baking. So let's see our stocks. Food. Here we can see we have 2 bread available. So yes, they were probably fairly hungry. So right now they are eating everything that they are producing. But once everybody have eaten, we should start stockpiling the bread. And yes, we have our 20 wood in our barrel. So what I'm going to do now, the next step is going to be to dig down a little bit. I'm going to create a big bedroom underground, but that means fighting some monsters. And right now we are unarmed. So I have 11 citizens. I'm going to create 11 weapons. And we only basically have wood to make weapons right now. So we are going to make okay, wood weapons. We are going to make the wooden bows. So unlike I think other bows with higher tier materials have unlimited ammos, the wood ones only have limited number of ammo. I think it's 100 shots with them. So ammos. Okay, so yeah, they are chopping wood to get some more, to be able to make some more bows. And I think where are the wood bows in here? Oh, they are in by alphabetical order, so wood is there. So we did finish our 11. So let's make sure. So you can assign weapons to them automatically yourself by selecting which weapon you want them to take. Here we only have wooden bows, so we're just going to click auto-equip on everybody. And they will all go and gather. I think they try and get the best weapon and armor available. So right now we have no armor and we only have the wooden bows, so they will equip those. And those two are eating and sleeping, so they'll get their bows when they can. So yeah, so we still don't have any excess of bread, so I might increase the gathering of wheat to 2, or let's put 3, and that should accelerate the production of bread, because I do want to have a little bit of a stockpile. Yes, with 3 wheats being gathered every time, that means we'll be able to use our 3 mills to create flour, and so we should be able to stockpile a little bit of bread. I don't want I don't want to get in the dungeon before I can have a bit of excess of food. So yes, as far as stone is concerned, So we have 17 stone. Okay, we are starting to get a bit of an excess of bread. Everybody equip their bows, so I'm going to create actually I think yes, you can dig a ladder directly. So I'm going to create the entrance to the dungeon in the middle of my town and close to the carpentry and masonry because it will be a shorter path for them to go underneath and come back, especially if when they have to haul the stone from underground inside the masonry. So let's put it here. Dig a ladder. Right, so now I should be able to get down here. And so one thing you have to be very careful of is water. You don't want to dig next to water because then it will flood your the area you dug up, and it will kill your citizens if they are stuck in there. So now let's mine here. So here we have some dirt, but also a dungeon wall here. I'm not sure why they are not digging this. They dug the middle. Okay, and yes, we are starting to accumulate quite a bit of bread, so that's good. Maybe I need to go to -2. Alright, let's... Okay, so let's try here. Do I need to build some kind of stairs? I mean, I have a ladder already, but so where are the stairs? Doors, windows, nope. Log walls, wooden walls, stone walls, roofs. Okay, utilities, ladders. So... Nope, apparently we cannot... Vertical ladder? Nope. So I don't really understand. But I will solve this mystery in the next episode, where we will dig down and try and start exploring the dungeon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment and subscribe. Thank you again and see you later.